you have to design your house to minimize your maintenance. As a standard throughout all these properties, we worked with a structural engineer and we said we want 20% more steel in the property than what you have prescribed. And he said, why? This is enough for Bali. I said, it's an earthquake zone, we're on limestone here. All the owners had agreed that we don't want to, just do the averaging. We want to make sure it's there for the future. And we did the same in all the MEP, all the pipes and the cabling, etc. Everything was the best that we could lay our hands on. And there's a nice story going around where a friend of mine who helped me with this project, he went to Singapore back and forth and brought large buckets of nails back, because that were the only non-corrosive nails I could use for the roofs. Because even the stainless steel nails you would get here, they would corrode in this salty air. It's common sense. It's using the right materials, using the right timbers. I have a pool deck which is a merbau timber. It's a hardwood. We made it 7 centimeters thick. So for the next 50 years, I can sand it down every year and revarnish it, and it's still 6 centimeters thick, right? And it costs a little bit more, yes, it does. But in the overall scope of things, and if you look at land prices, land values today, those are the costs that actually are not even a cost anymore. It's a benefit, because 15 years later, the house looks like this. You also need to look at technology, and again, this is 2004 that we designed this. We put backbone cabling in here. We had Cat5, cabling throughout the entire property. And everybody said, don't worry, it's all going to be wireless in the future. And I said, yes, it may be, but this is a backup. And you never know what happens with atmospheric, challenges and solar flares and whatever else it is, right? I want to make sure that I can change this house into a smart house, right? So I can actually open the air conditionings and the curtains and whatever else electronically, if I would want that. So that infrastructure is all in place. I separated all the cabling, and all the cabling came together in what I call the wiring room. So if there's an issue, every single wire is coming out in a room where an engineer can quickly check if there's a problem with the cable and just pull it out and pull through a new cable, right? Because it's all there. And I think if you take a little bit of time to think those things through, you can add a lot of value in your property.